Okay. And where you from in St. Louis? Oh, where you from Peabody? All right.
Big Meech's nephew recently came for 50 Cent in a leaked audio, and as expected, 50 isn't one to let that slide. The tension between 50 and the BMF family is escalating quickly, with things becoming more personal by the day. What started with 50 throwing jabs at Big Meech, calling him a snitch, has now snowballed into a full-blown feud. Calling someone a rat in the industry is serious business, and 50 didn't hold back. He posted subliminal shots on Instagram, including a rat emoji alongside Rick Ross lyrics. Then, on February 25th, 50 posted what he claimed were legal documents that showed Big Meech was involved in cooperating with federal informants, courtesy of social media personality 190 Jake. The paperwork allegedly tied Meech to Tammy Cowens, suggesting that she used his information to help the feds bring down drug traffickers, a major accusation. But it didn't stop there. 50 also aired out Lil Meech, the actor who portrays his father in 50's BMF series. Despite working together, 50 accused Lil Meech of having serious personal issues on set, even alleging that he had a substance use problem and had to go to rehab. 50 claimed that other cast members, including Russell Hornsby and producers, saw Lil Meech's behavior firsthand. Then came 42 Doug, who reportedly gave Big Meech $100,000 upon his release from prison. 50 wasn't having it and took to Instagram, calling Doug out for giving that money to Meech instead of his own people. In typical 50 fashion, he made sure everyone knew he wasn't playing, posting, "Your daddy my ninja, I love you," and cheese cause a Q. "You made a mistake giving Screech $100,000. You could have given that to your ninjas. You always been hard-headed, WTF." Doug didn't take kindly to the jab and fired back on his Instagram stories, standing by Big Meech and making it clear that no one would sway him from supporting Detroit. When blogs ran with the $100,000 story, Doug shut it down, calling it fake news. After all the back and forth and accusations of snitching, 50 dropped some explosive text messages. The messages revealed that Meech's nephew had audio of a call between 42 Doug, Big Meech, and Cuffy, where they allegedly confronted Meech about his ties to Tammy Cowens. The leaked audio is full of drama, with Big Meech being grilled about why he's still associated with Tammy, despite her rumored cooperation with the Fed. Instead of clearing the air, Big Meech got defensive. He told Bay that he didn't owe anyone an explanation. Not to Bay, not to the streets, nobody. Meech straight up said that if people believe he's snitching, they need to show the paperwork. And as we know, 50 Cent has already claimed to have that paperwork ready to back up his accusations.
Okay, so
But Bay wasn't backing down. He kept calling Big Meech out, especially for never distancing himself from Tammy Cowens, despite her alleged role in Cuffy's case. And honestly, Bay raised some valid points. A lot of people have been questioning why Meech never publicly addressed Tammy's involvement when the rumors first surfaced. As Bay kept pressing, Big Meech eventually hung up the call, which, let's be real, doesn't look good, especially after the audio leaked. After the fallout, Bay sat down with Dogface TV for an exclusive 30-minute interview, diving even deeper into the drama between Big Meech, 42 Doug, and his uncle, Dion Cuffy. Bay didn't hold back, claiming that Big Meech was fully aware of what Tammy Cowens was doing, and that's where the snitching accusations stem from. He went further, alleging that Big Meech was supposed to get a sentence reduction in exchange for Tammy's cooperation with the feds. and that there's paperwork to back it up in the legal documents. According to Bay, Tammy said she met Dion, Cuffy through Big Meech, which dragged Cuffy into the whole legal mess. But that wasn't the end of it. Apparently, Big Meech also introduced Fidel Suarez to Tammy, adding even more people to the list caught up in this third-party cooperation situation. While Meech may have gained some benefits from this arrangement, Dion Cuffy ended up with a 27-year prison sentence, and according to Bay, that's because of third-party cooperation, which is fueling the snitching accusations against Big Meech. To make matters worse, 50 Cent has been collecting receipts and airing out anyone associated with his enemies. Recently, Big Meech and his son, Lil Meech, were spotted mingling with 50's longtime rivals, and that didn't go unnoticed. So, how did 50 respond? You already know he hit Instagram, where he thrives on social media drama. He posted more cryptic messages, cracked jokes, and kept throwing shots at Meech and his family. But what really caught attention was 50 hinting at releasing a tell-all documentary about BMF that would feature Tammy Cowens. If that documentary drops, it could unravel everything, and that's a major bombshell if it happens. On top of that, 50's been relentless with Lil Meech, even leaking messages where Lil Meech tried to smooth things over with him. 50 threatened to pull him from the BMF show entirely and continued pushing those substance use allegations, claiming that producers and cast members witnessed it firsthand. He even accused Big Meech of encouraging his son's behavior. The whole situation is a mess, and it doesn't look like peace is anywhere in sight. The streets are demanding answers. Bay is putting pressure on Meech. 50's exposing paperwork. Cuffy's serving 27 years in prison. If this third-party cooperation deal really went down, Big Meech's legacy could take a serious hit, and it might be too late to fix. So, where does it go from here?